favorite local matcha addict, Mocha here. It's your girl, Shmocha here. If you guys are excited to see my new setup. There wasn't ever an old setup, so I don't know why I'm nervous about this. I have been teasing you guys about a project that I've been working on for quite some time, and I told you guys that I wanted to make it look really legit and professional. This to me is professional, so this is what I got for said project, which is not today's video, but you know, I wanted to try my setup first. Like, teasing you guys about this, and I'm worried about making it a bigger thing than it's gonna be, and then having everyone be disappointed. I'm still using my phone as a camera because I was too intimidated to use an actual camera. Today's video, as you've probably read in the title, is things that I find cute as fuck. Did Mocha just swear? Yes, she did. I'm growing up, okay? I just feel like, you know, I've been doing social media for almost 3 years now, and I feel like you guys have been through so many different phases and like almost eras with me. You've been with me when I moved to Japan. You've been there with me even before I moved to Japan, some of you. You've been with me starting university, and obviously something that I've openly talked about and that you guys have seen me struggle with is going through all of these changes and having, you know, lived through those changes while also having a platform and wanting to please you guys. And I just always want my content to be liked by all of you, but it's hard for me when I'm going through big changes like these, like moving out of Japan, obviously not being able to make as much Japan content and so on. And the point that I'm trying to make is that I've changed over the years, and as I have changed over the years, so have the things that I like and that I enjoy, and I know a lot of you guys have changed with me. So but yeah, I feel like, you know, since going on hiatus, especially on YouTube and TikTok for such a long time, I kind of want to do almost a reintroduction. So this is going to be more than just things that you should buy, and it's much more than that. It's things that I actually find really cute and that have, you know, inspired me. So I have my laptop here. I am sufficiently caffeinated here, and I thought, yeah, let's just get started. I have to stay really close to this microphone, so don't even worry about it. Starting off, something that you guys seen me with on all of my social media platforms is a no mascara and very minimal makeup look, which today I think that, especially for me, was a huge twist, because I definitely think, especially during my time in Japan, I wore so much makeup and contact lenses and fake lashes, and I still love that look. Obviously, I did it today. I still think it's so adorable and cute, but something about the Western fashion industry has recently inspired me so much, like a reverse culture shock. I don't want to say culture shock because it's not quite the right word, but it's kind of that similar feeling where it was like, oh, this is so different and so cool. And I have that about the Western fashion industry, just because it's so different, obviously, from the East Asian one, and it inspired me so much. And a lot of those models are often rocking that no mascara, minimal makeup look. And I almost feel like if I have a very like over the top outfit, I want super minimal makeup and almost having like my eye bags show through, and I think there's something really sexy about it. And yeah, I just have been absolutely loving that. However, I have obviously not moved away from the Japanese fashion industry as a total, and I've really discovered something that has absolutely inspired me and really explains, I think, my current sense of fashion, which is incorporating elements, especially from Japanese subculture, and mixing that with seemingly simple outfit. I would have loved this simple outfit with, you know, just a few bangles, and all of that is really simple, and put on a Lolita headdress, something that you can get at Angelic Pretty or any other Lolita fashion store. Or imagine like a really baggy jeans look with just like a simple white t-shirt, and then pairing that with Lolita high heels, or just like Japanese fashion, almost gyaru high heels. I think that really just explains my personal style recently so much as well. Is just I want something that is very much out there and that is very much a little bit more risky, I guess, and not too basic clean girl. Moving on, something that I've honestly struggled to find recently is, what do you guys wear in the heat? Not that it's hot right now in Germany. It's literally, there is literally a raging rainstorm that's been going on. Literally been a raging rainstorm going on for the past month or so, which has been so depressing. Something I've been struggling to find that doesn't scream lingerie and that is wearable for, you know, every day, especially as a bigger busted girly. Did I just say that about myself? Yes, I did. Is that still allowed? I've been totally obsessed with Y2K inspired vintage bustiers and tank tops, but I've really struggled to find any, especially on Vintage Vestiaire. All of them just don't look the way I want them to. I really want them to give 2000s energy and vibe. I used to wear those in Japan in the 2000s, but now I think their style is so much more conservative. Will das nicht, Junge, verpiss dich. The Japanese style has really shifted and is super just conservative now. I think a lot of people would agree with me on that. Vintage and Vestiaire, I haven't been able to find these really cute bustier tops. Anyways,
moving on.
Micro bangs, which, okay, today is probably not the day to talk about this for me because I've talked about it. When I cut my hehe haircut, I was going for a micro bang look and I ended up just cutting normal bangs. So today I was like, I want micro bangs so badly because I see all of these fashion icons. I rewatched Paradise Kiss yesterday. I was itching to get micro bangs and so I just couldn't hold it in and I got these. Ach, meine Füße, furchtbar. Anyways, so I've been itching to get micro bangs, cut them today. I feel a little bit goofy with them, but overall, something that is 100% gonna make me stop and look at your video and save it and screenshot the hell out of it is if there's someone who can truly rock micro bangs. It's just instantly gonna make me notice you, and it looks so cute and it looks so like artsy. It has that effect for me that for other people, which I never was able to relate to that, okay, so don't even come for me, but a guy with a schnauzer and a mullet, the it boy combo. Bitte verpiss dich. This is such a huge apartment and you have to chill right here. Next we have a really cute fashion moment, which also is just like screaming, I know myself and I don't care about what's trendy or in, and I'm not trying to be a clean girl. For me is women or just like girls wearing colorful socks and like aesthetic socks and colorful tights. All of that I love. Like imagine just a simple outfit and then having someone wear like a black mini dress with polka dot tights. Like that's just so cute, and it immediately just like, again, it's, I don't know, I'm really specific about a bunch of things lately, and colorful tights are definitely something that I want to rock more often. Things that I love on other people often make me feel a little bit dressed up, even though I authentically and genuinely like it. And that's the feeling I have every time I wear tights in general. Like I wear tights and I'm just like, oh my god, you're so pretentious. Literally calling myself pretentious has haunted me and I think genuinely stunted my growth in fashion. And I don't know why I'm so like hyper aware of myself. Like I'm so in my head all the time and just trying to perceive myself all the time that I think I'm genuinely stopping myself from exploring and trying out new things a lot. So that's really something I need to stop. Like that's a terrible personality trait of mine. Really creative and almost like editorial looking makeup looks I think is so cute. I love something with like a shimmery eyeshadow. Yeah, I've been wanting to try that. I haven't, but that's something that definitely inspires me. I think that's so feminine, and really embracing femininity for me is really getting creative with makeup. Next is something that I've already made a video about on my German TikTok, but I've been obsessed with certain like 2000s aesthetics, and not in the Regina George, Clueless, or Legally Blonde kind of way, because those are still super cute, but I think honestly we're in a fashion cycle right now. Okay, not to bore you with the trend cycle of fashion, but I think currently we're definitely in an era where we are just like obsessed with 2000s fashion, and a lot of brands are even like,
we are taking elements from 2000s fashion and redefining them.
Like, no you're not, you're literally copying the exact outfits, copy pasting everything from the 2000s, which I'm totally here for that. I loved the 2000s. When I say 2000s fashion, don't mean the mainstream 2000s fashion. I'm specifically talking about blue marine and blue girl. One of you guys actually taught me what that even is. I had you guys ask me what I would wear to certain occasions, and someone asked me what I would wear to a blue marine runway show, and I was like, do you mean like a submarine? Like I literally was so confused. I was like, what does that person mean? So I googled blue marine and I saw all of these cunty ass outfits. All of it is so cute. They mix a lot of floral patterns with like Leo patterns, or they have many things that are like striped and really soft colors, and you don't understand how obsessed I am with it. Completely changed my brain chemistry and my view on fashion and what I like about fashion. Same with Betsy Johnson, which I'm so lucky because my mom has a bunch of old Betsy Johnson dresses, and I also thrifted the cutest travel bag like 2 years ago from Betsy Johnson, and I don't think I understand even now what a lucky find that was, but especially then. 30 euros, a huge travel bag with a ginormous bow in the front on it. Wish I could participate in it, but maybe it's the Lord's way of telling me don't do it. Because bleached brows, that is such a controversy. I know a lot of you guys love this trend and a lot of you guys hate this trend. Personally, I love it, and I think it looks, let's say it together kids, artsy. But I think bleached brows have such a cool look. Same with microbangs, especially that combo. I don't know why. It's giving men repeller, and I love that. If I say the word 2000s one more time in this video, I'm gonna buy myself something. I love a 2000s ghetto makeup. Do you get what I just did there? Anyways, I, for my content, have been exploring a bunch of Japanese 2000s magazines, and I found so many makeup tutorials from that time, and literally I'm so sad because while I really like today's Japanese makeup, it's still so cute, there's something so perfect about the way they did it in the 2000s. They lost that. Like, it's not even like, oh, some people still, it's like it was completely lost. It has vanished off the face of the earth. Barely anyone does it today still. And I'm not really even talking about gyaru makeup. And I'm really just talking about, I think it's kind of like a agejo gyaru makeup almost. I'm not too experienced on gyaru, so someone please help me with this. But I think her name was Kana. What was her name? Nishino Kana. Her name was Nishino Kana, and she was a really popular Japanese singer. She's still alive, so she is still a popular singer, but her peak was definitely in like the early 2010s and like late 2000s, and her makeup was so iconic. I think she was definitely the it girl of the Japanese 2000s, and I absolutely love her makeup, and I'm so obsessed with it. I actually ordered fake lashes and tweezers and all of that stuff because her lashes are really the entire look, as well as her contact lenses, and I need this makeup to be my everyday makeup, but I'm again so scared of being perceived, and so I try to just really blend in, especially in Germany. I don't have this issue at all in Japan. So uncomfortable most of the time. I don't know if any of you guys are German. What I truly want to fuck with again is mindset and being positive and having this I'm a priority, I am great, I am a lucky girl mindset. Especially lucky girl mindset has truly changed my life. At some point I was more grateful for everything that I had ever been. I had almost like this mindset of I just don't need anything else. I achieved so much more quickly because I was like just so at peace with myself, and that is something I really want to get back into. So I've talked about it so much, but yeah, having a good mindset is truly my priority at the moment, and I want to really get back into that mental state. Next we have hehe cut, which, do I have to talk about this anymore? No, but I want so many more girls to get a hehe cut just because it's so cute. You know, you can wear your hair however you want, pigtail, ponytail, and it's just gonna look cute because the hehe cut is the outfit. I've touched on this briefly before too, but mixing patterns to me is something that also screams like high fashion. I think I just love confidence, to be honest. My style is simply different, and different things inspire me than I think the average girl in Germany, which is totally fine. Not judging anyone and not saying, oh my god, I'm not like other girls. Again, I'm just so worried about being perceived that every time I watch someone who is just being their most authentic self, that inspires me so much. So whether it's pattern mixing or wearing things from different subcultures or getting micro bangs or wearing really flashy makeup styles that not everyone is gonna love, that is just something that truly inspires me, and I think that's what I want you guys to take away from this video as well, is just be your most authentic self and just do the things that you with. I wanted to make 20 things, but I think it's like less than 15 things right now, and I just don't want to continue anymore. And I'm so excited. This is literally my first time using this microphone. I wonder if the sound quality is any good. Please let me know if you like the vibe with the microphone. Do you think did it bother you that it was straight down in front of my face? Because this microphone is so sensitive that if I go further away, it's gonna pick up more sounds from the outside, which it's silent here, but it's okay. But the closer I get to it, the more crisp the sound is going to be. Please let me know all of those things, because I'm really trying to get more into YouTube, as you guys can see, and I'm just the biggest editing loser. Like, honestly, I'm just a loser when it comes to editing. I have a lot of people reaching out to me to edit my videos for me, and I'm like, girl, I cannot have you watch my raw footage. I don't want that. That's literally what's holding me back from getting an editor, because I don't want people seeing my like, I didn't even have time with all the babbling to finish my matcha. Feel this lovely girly energy across all of my social media accounts, and I'm so grateful for the community that we have built. Like, I feel like genuinely sometimes I'm just texting with you guys on Insta DMs, and where you guys are sending me memes, and we're talking about the most random things most of the time, and it feels like I just have a bunch of these cute little friends, and it means so much to me. I sometimes cringe when influencers thank their audience, and I'm like, stop, I just want to watch the video. So I'm sorry, click away if you can't stand that. But I really just wanted to give a huge thank you to all of you guys. I don't want to get sentimental now, but I do want to just mention again and again how I used to be so lonely and ostracized when I was a teenager, even like right before I started these channels. And a huge part of the reason why I even started social media was to create a community just like this, and I achieved it, and I'm just so grateful, and I could die happy right now because I know I've made so many friends and connections here. And truly thank you guys so much for always being kind and respectful. I truly have the most loving and cute audience ever. Drop any wishes in the comments. Done.